Hello again, gamers. Welcome back to the Board Game Captain. I'm the Board Game Captain.
And I'm Alex.
And today we are going to be reviewing this set of metal dice that was given to us as a review copy by Die Hard Dice. This is really awesome. I have always said that good quality dice are like gamer jewelry.
Very nice.
And there seems to be like this order in which you slowly upgrade your dice. Like maybe you buy a starter set and you just get those plain dice for any role-playing game that comes in it. Mm-hmm. Then you find out about Chessex and you start buying all the colorful, pretty, different swirly dice, which are awesome. But then eventually you find your way to the companies like Die Hard Dice, who make like metal dice, and you know these become very much when you want to have really quality, really even rolling, because they usually roll much more fairly and much more evenly than plastic dice. Mm-hmm. Plastic dice have a tendency to be lopsided because with plastic dice, they often stick them in a tumbler. I don't know if you guys know this, but the usual thing with plastic dice is they dip them in the paint and stick them in a tumbler so all the paint comes off everything but the recessed areas where the actual pips or numbers are.
Right.
So these will often roll much better than those. And not only that, they're also much heftier and feel more substantial and are prettier.
Yeah. And they make a very satisfying thunk when you roll them.
Yes. And when someone gets very, very annoying at the game table, you can even kill them with them.
There is that.
Multi-purpose.
Added bonus. Yes.
Multi-purpose. So, metal dice. So, all right. Die Hard Dice sells all sorts of different metal dice in all sorts of different beautiful colors and designs. They price them around $40 to $55. This particular set, I believe, is a $50 to $55 set, somewhere in that range. So now, when you buy them, you're going to get them in this nice metal tint. It says Die Hard Dice on the cover, and that alone is really cool. Yeah. I mean, if I'm using this, I would bring this not a dice bag when I brought it to game night.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
It slips in a pocket, too.
You have to...
Wait, this one.
Yeah, you can't be transporting
Look at that.
your gamer jewelry in a raggedy old bag.
The tin is actually really awesome. Okay, so you pop it open, and they've got this nice, cushy interior with slots for all of your dice. So they're not just jingling around and knocking into each other and scratching them up. Now, not that I think they would scratch them up, because they're actually quite durable.
Yes.
I'm going to show a few of these up close here, but I think I'm also going to be putting up high def pictures of what these look like, because I don't think the video camera is going to do them justice. This particular version here, this color scheme is known as Malice, and it is a purple and black. They have their own proprietary method of placing the colors in the recessed areas around the numbers, and then they put polymer over them. Now, there's not polymer on the metal here between the areas. It's just in the recessed areas to seal in and protect the color, so that will not get chipped.
Right.
And if they knock into each other, if they're rolling and knocking into each other, I don't have any fear about knocking these dice together, about rolling them together in my hands, because they are well protected.
Nice.
And that is freaking awesome. I mean, these are beautiful. And the metal, it just shines like chrome. Well,
they're gorgeous. They're really, really nice. They're well made. They're solid. They're durable, and they really look good.
So now
that's the key. They really look good.
They do really look good. So this is the second set of metal dice I've bought. I had already started to upgrade myself to getting metal dice. It's the second set I've gotten, because I was given this. I didn't pay for this. Right. The first set I bought from a different company, and it was a little cheaper, and now that I own these, I'm actually sorry I spent money on that other one, because these are so much better. Die Hard Dice's metal dice are such good quality. It actually, I think I'm going to retire the other set and replace them with these, because these are just amazing. They roll so smoothly. They seem incredibly even. The weight, have you lifted the whole bunch in your hand and just felt that weight?
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, oh...
It's substantial. It really is.
At some point, here's the thing, okay? If you've got a paying job and you are a big role-playing gamer, and we're both big role players, at some point you're going to want a super nice set of dice for yourself. And this is a super nice set of dice. I mean, okay, so here's the thing. $55 sounds like a lot until you realize how awesome this is. I mean, everyone's had those dice that just literally roll nothing but ones, and this will not do that. I mean, it's like 16, 14, 10. I mean, every time it's a different number. 14 at I had a second 14.
There you go.
Let's say 8. It rolls very evenly, very fairly. What is that? 9. So I'm getting a different number just about every time. It does not tend towards any particular number. 15. Let's say 2. It does not tend towards any particular number. They roll very nicely, but they have the hard edges, so they will stop when you need it. It's not going to go off the table.
Right.
You may not want to roll this on a bare table. You might want a dice tray just because of how heavy they are. You might actually nick your table. I'm rolling on a tablecloth here.
Yeah, I wouldn't. And if you have a glass table,
yeah,
I wouldn't use this on there either.
No glass tables.
Right.
Do not roll this on a glass table.
Especially if you lose one while shaking, you may have some problems.
You might crack or chip the glass.
Right.
So yes, I would not recommend that. But if you have a dice tray or a dice tower, or you play on a tablecloth, or anything of that sort, and you're really looking to upgrade to a nice quality of metal dice with beautiful colors, and you really want to get, pull them out and have everybody go, ooh and ah, game night.
Right.
I would highly recommend checking out the various color schemes you can get from Die Hard Dice. These are fantastic. See, the thing is, okay, so the next step up from these is there's some other companies out there that are doing, cut stone and things like that. But those are, in my opinion, as nice as they are, they're so expensive, I wouldn't want to roll them. And I'd be worried about shaking them together. They'd chip each other.
Yes, they would. Unless they're made out of some ridiculously hard material, I don't see them being as durable.
And the cheapest of those cut stone ones I've seen is still over $100 for a set of all the polyhedrals. Right. Whereas this is only about $55. It's way more expensive than getting plastic dice, but it's also way better than plastic dice, and it's still in the realm where it's around the cost of a board game.
Right.
And
if you didn't want to get a different color, this is the last set you would ever have to buy for the rest of your life. They're gonna last forever, and you're probably not gonna lose them because when it hits the ground, you're gonna hear it. So you could.
That's a satisfying thunk when it hits the table.
You could be buried with these someday. They're gonna last so long.
No, I'm being buried with these.
You are gonna be buried.
Yes, I'm gonna be buried with these. I just rolled 6 on the D6. Ooh. So okay. Now, I'm comparing these to every other set of dice I've ever handled. And that's where I'm trying to figure out what number to give them. These are clearly better than any plastic dice I've ever handled. There's no plastic die that compares. These are much more evenly, with the sides much more even, much more perfect. They're also still as gorgeous as the multicolor plastic dice because you have the multicolors in the faces, so you don't even lose that. I mean, there's some metal dice that are just plain metal.
Right.
And you're like, they're cool, they're substantial, they roll well, but they don't look nice. These look nice and are substantial. Yeah. So they're definitely way better than those. I also, even though the stone ones are seen as the next step up, I think these are better than those because of how much more affordable they are.
Well, and you could use them.
Yeah, because I wouldn't use the stone ones. I'd be too afraid.
Right. Unless you're willing to destroy your hundreds of dollars.
Yeah, because they have some that are multiple hundreds of dollars.
Stone dice.
Yeah.
No, you're going to go with these. They're good for playing. They're not just to show.
I'm trying to figure out where I'm at with these. I think this is actually pretty hard. I think I'm ready. Okay. I know what I'm going to give them. Do you want to go first or shall I?
I don't think. I'm pretty sure we're going to say the same number.
I'm going to say 9.5.
Well, I was going to go 10 because they're the nicest. This is the nicest set of dice I've ever seen. So they are literally the nicest set I've ever seen. I haven't gone on the website. Can you get multiples of individual ones, or do you have to buy?
You can buy singles, and they actually have larger D20s. They have giant D20s that are metal and with the colors.
No, does it ship to all states? Because that's a weapon.
It is. That's when a player really annoys you while you're a game master. You just. Yeah. There goes Harry.
Yeah. So if you need a bunch of D6s for your game of choice, then you can get a bunch of D6s. There you go. So I mean, why would you get anything else? Honestly,
these are fantastic. I shied away from going perfect score just because I don't even really know why. Maybe I should.
Yeah. What do you was like? I mean, if there's something in the future, you can say it's just as good, but it's the nicest set of dice I've ever seen. So it's I mean, it's in my life.
I'm going to stick with the 9.5 because that is still near perfect. Yeah. It is just shy. It's just like with things like this where it's not really a content that I'm rating. I'm rating just a physical product, just an 8. Yeah, I have trouble with getting all the way to that 10. Okay. But that being said, even though I'm giving it a 9.5 and not a 10, I don't know that there are any dice out there that I would give a 10 to. Okay. So you know, this is still the best dice.
Like, if something were better than this, I would imagine it would be extremely more expensive.
Yeah, and that's the problem. Then the price brings it down.
Right, and then the price brings it down. So this is, I mean, $50, like perfect for a gift for the gamer in your life.
Oh yeah,
like this is one of those affordable luxuries.
Birthday or holiday, give someone a gift.
Right. So and
get their favorite colors.
Literally the nicest dice I've ever seen. So 10.
There you go. This is a rave review from us. Yeah. These are 2 thumbs way up. We are looking at these, and these are absolutely phenomenal. We would highly recommend, here at the Board Game Captain, we would highly recommend that you check out Die Hard Dice. Mm-hmm. Obviously, we both think they're awesome. This is a 2 thumbs way up review.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm going to put a link to their website where you can check out all their various types of dice in the description down below. If you enjoyed this review of this awesome metal dice set, by the way, again, the name of this one, in case you want to get this exact one, is the Malice. It is I love the name. It is Malice. If you enjoyed this and you'd like to see us do more reviews of gaming products like this, be sure to give this video a like, share it on all forms of social media, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the Board Game Captain. That's Captain spelled with a K on YouTube. And hit that little bell icon on my channel so you get alerts and updates every time I upload a new video. And until next time, game on.